Buckle up, everyone! Keanu Reeves is returning as the reluctant former hitman for another movie in the John Wick franchise, and the movie is coming sooner than you expect. But that's not all we know about it. The upcoming installment might be surrounded by mystery, but you're definitely not prepared for what's coming next.
John Wick is now in effect.
When Keanu Reeves first gunned his way back into the action genre in 2014 with John Wick, no one had any idea that it would become a franchise. 7 years later, we already have 3 movies in the franchise with a 4th one on its way. With Reeves in the lead, John Wick quickly became one of the biggest franchises of the past decade. Just a few days after Chapter 3 hit theaters in 2019, Lionsgate announced a 4th film was already on the horizon. With Reeves back in the title role, filmmaker Chad Stahelski returning to direct and Mike Finch taking over script duties. The 4th movie was set for release in May 2021 before being delayed to May 2022 and then delayed once again to its current release date of March 24, 2023. Hopefully this will be the last release date delay the movie will face and we'll be able to see it in a few short months. Lionsgate made the announcement of the new date in a video featuring the ladies that work the switchboards and rotary phones in the John Wick franchise, known as the Accountants. The filming of the movie took place from June to October 2021, and a wrapped gift seemed to suggest that the subtitle of the 4th movie would be Hagakure.
Have you given any thought to where this ends?
However, this is yet to be confirmed. So far, we've also received a teaser and a trailer for the new movie, which was unveiled at a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, which featured Chad Stahelski, Tim Miller, and Andrew Stanton. Besides the trailer, we also got to see a new poster for the movie. After so many delays, we're pleased that Chapter 4 is currently sticking to its release date in 2023, and we keep our fingers crossed that the movie won't get delayed once again.
So I guess you have a choice. You want a war? Or do you want to just give me a gun?
What would John Wick be without Keanu Reeves? With another movie on the way, you can bet that Reeves will reprise his role as many times as necessary. Besides Reeves, it has been confirmed that Ian McShane will be returning for his 4th John Wick movie. Other familiar faces that we could see are Lawrence Fishburne as the Bowery King and Lance Reddick as Continental Hotel concierge Sharon. This movie has also confirmed a few new names and characters. One of the early casting announcements arrived when it was revealed that Marco Zaror was cast as a villain in the movie. Along with him, Stahelski looked for actors in Hollywood who are trained in martial arts and acting. So he found Donnie Yen, Hiroyuki Sanada, and Scott Adkins to join the 4th installment. Another newcomer is Bill Skarsgård, who can be seen in the trailer, and to be honest, he doesn't appear very friendly toward John Wick. We still don't know what his role is in the sequel, but we have a feeling that he could be part of the High Table, or he could be even part of the Bowery King's crew.
You ready, John?
Yeah.
Along with the other newcomers, Clancy Brown has been cast in an exciting role. Brown has explained that his role will reveal more about the High Table, so he and Skarsgård might both have a role as part of the High Table, but we've yet to see more. Of all of the new characters in the 3rd movie, everyone's favorite was Sophia, played by Halle Berry. After the 3rd movie, fans wanted to see her come back for the 4th movie, but sadly it appears that she won't be joining the cast of Chapter 4. However, Berry hasn't ruled out the series for good, and she even hinted at the character getting her spin-off movie.
Whoever comes, whoever it is, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all.
Chapter 3 managed to show us the right amount of fight and action scenes that make John Wick the unstoppable assassin he is. By the end of the movie, we see Winston helping Wick to fight against the High Table in the Continental Hotel, but Winston turns on Wick to please the Adjudicator.
Oh, he has to die. Sorry, Jonathan. Don't see any other way.
He ends up shooting John twice and watches him fall off the roof of the hotel. The fall should have easily killed Wick, but he manages to survive. We see him barely alive as the TikTok man sneaks him underground to the Bowery King, who's also wounded like Wick. It isn't clear why Winston betrayed Wick, and when he found out that his body's nowhere to be found, he began to worry. The ending of Chapter 3 is a horrendous cliffhanger that will perfectly open up the 4th chapter. Will Wick seek revenge? Will he team up with the Bowery King? There are surely a lot of questions, but if the 3rd movie could present so much betrayal, action, and major cliffhanger, then we believe that Chapter 4 will bring much more, and we're ready for it. So far, all we have is the trailer that shows a bit of what Wick will face in Chapter 4, but we have new theories that might make more sense.
The table will never stop. You know this.
Even though Winston betrayed Wick at the end, he's one of the best characters and has been an ally of John Wick, so even if his bad side is shown in the fourth movie, we could still see a potential reunion between Winston and John at the end of the movie. We could also see a situation play out where Wick and the Bowery King do battle against the High Table before something major goes down that makes Winston change sides again. The main storyline of Chapter 4 will be John going into his biggest war against the High Table as he seeks out the most powerful players in the underworld.
You stabbed the devil in the back and forced him back into the life that he had just left.
He'll be looking to destroy the mysterious leaders of the strange underworld filled with tattooed phone operators, special gold coins, and gun-filled bathrooms. Surely if Wick is going against the High Table, he'll be faced with some of the deadliest enemies he has ever had. With the events in the third installment, we're sure that Wick will be looking for revenge and a chance to end the High Table, all while risking his life as enemies come around every corner to end his life. Just like the previous movies, Chapter 4 will also be focused on Wick and his journey, but this time the risks are even higher than before. So we can't wait to see what else will happen. Also, with all the new additions to the cast, we'll likely take a look deeper into the High Table and learn more about them, and maybe even see who's behind it. Wick will have to face a lot of obstacles, but he'll surely come on top of it, like he always does, with minor injuries.
Oh, and remember, you owe me. You don't want me owing you.
Chapter 4 is on its way. We're pleased to tell you that the franchise will continue Lionsgate's original plan after they confirmed that the two upcoming movies was to shoot Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 back to back. However, that plan was put on hold and only Chapter 4 is already wrapped up. Lionsgate also revealed that they were working on the script for the fifth chapter of the franchise, which will likely come in maybe 2 years. The intention is to continue the franchise and maybe possibly even get a Chapter 6 and 7 in the future.
Sei qui per il Santo Padre? No.
For now, the fate of the fifth chapter is still up in the air. Even though it has been confirmed, a lot can happen given that Chapter 4 isn't released yet. Stahelski even said that he's willing to continue the franchise until viewers are tired of the deadly hitman. But it appears that Lionsgate still has to give an official start of the movie despite greenlighting it in 2020. The future of the John Wick franchise appears bright, and the fourth chapter is set to be the biggest movie in the franchise. After the fourth chapter is released, then the talks for the fifth one can officially begin. It would have been nice to see both these movies being made back to back, but for now, we can at least be excited that a fourth one is coming, and worry about the fifth one later on. You'll love this video next.